So in today's worth of the video, I want to do something a little bit different than I normally do, which is I want to play vehicles that I've just never played before, either that I skipped them, I just didn't have any interest in them, or that like I just kind of didn't feel like playing them. And today we're going to be starting out with a vehicle that I've only played, I believe, like one or two games in, which is the T-10M. We don't even have FPE yet, which is kind of a little bit of a problem, but since the parts and FPE change, it's definitely a little bit better. But the reason I never played the T-10M is just because of this. Like, whenever I got the T-10M, I was already getting the IS-7 within the IS-7 event for the summer event that one year. So, to me at least, I always felt like the T-10M, even though it's still pretty good in its own right, is inferior to an IS-7. So, that's why I've just never played this vehicle. But now I want to kind of experience it and see what it's all about. So, this is going to be a new series I'm going to try to do at least once per week of a vehicle that I've just never played before, or vehicles that you guys suggest I should play. So definitely leave that sort of stuff in the comments and we will see how that goes. But for this week, this vehicle is going to be the T-10M, but let's see how we do in it. All right, so our first battle here, we get a very odd version of Poland. I don't think I've ever seen this version of Poland in a very long time, where it's a battle map and each side is just basically on one side of the town. This is going to be kind of interesting because I'm not really sure how I want to play the T-10M, because it's not going to be a great vehicle up close just because of the reload. But then also, it's not going to be a great vehicle from afar because of the gun itself. Like, we're still shooting an APHE, which has what was the muzzle velocity, 950. I mean, like, that's still good, but still it's going to be very hard to hit people who are shooting like APDS and stuff. But it seems like we're maybe in a slight down tier. I mean, there's a BMP, so I'm not really, yeah, there's a Serbo say, so it's at least like a 7-7 down tier. Well, if that dude like actually spawned in his thing. I'm thinking about just going a little bit right and then going towards the town, because I kind of feel like if I stay in this area right now, I'm just going to get shot across the map from like M60s or something. So we'll go about like this way and see what happens. But yeah, the T-10A or the T-10M, I mean, has a stabilizer compared to like the IS-7. So that's one huge difference. But the reload is definitely the problem that I kind of see with this vehicle already, just because it's, I believe, like 15 seconds, like if we have it right now. Yeah, it's like 15 seconds. Or no, 17.3. I can get a 15-second actual reload if I ace this cruise. So we'll just have to see, but let's get on to the battle. Yeah, there is one dude way back there marking for our teammate or squad mate that we can see. Not sure what you're in. You're in a Weasel. Yeah, not great. Okay, that's 600, so we'll put that there. I kind of wish that dude would have survived a little bit longer, just because he's able to protect like out there, but yeah, now it's gonna be a little bit rough. Oh, it's an Ito. Interesting. Well, you can go live your Ito fantasies somewhere else, because I don't want to deal with you. The one time I should have probably brought like an HE shell. I don't bring it. I'll let somebody else deal with that dude. To be quite honest with you, this has been like a very, very slow game. Was that a Bradley? Well, I had him, but not enough, sadly. Alright, let's see here. What do we got here? D92. Yeah, like, this is my only like disappointment of this vehicle, is just the reload. Like, I'm going to have to wait for a minute here before I can even shoot anything else. Like that M60, I could have probably got a shot on him if like I had IS-7 or something. Yeah, it's AOS M60 as well. I do like the zoom though. The zoom is actually like pretty nice on this vehicle, the T-10. Like, for it being mainly, I'd probably say like an APHE machine, like the zoom, like, honestly pretty good. I kind of feel like though, once I unlock the Heat FS and the APDS, I'll probably bring like 1 or 2 rounds of it, but I think the round, like, majority of the time you should use just the APHE, which is a good stock grind at least. I do like vehicles where the like good round, or the like round you'll use all the time, is the stock round, which means that you don't really have that huge of like a stock grind problem. I don't want to waste a shell. Come on. Come on. I wish the 14s would have just killed him. I really did not want to waste a shell on him because of the reload, and coming around this corner, it's probably gonna be like a bigger tank than that dude is. I swear if I die by cast, I'm just going to jump into like a SPA and kill all these guys. Isn't that like your favorite time in War Thunder whenever you do have like SPA on your team and it kind of just feels like they don't even know radar like exists and they never can hit anything? My favorite too. Definitely a highlight of teammates. Oh, they're capturing A now. Oh man. So I'm assuming like the majority of their team has just went over to like Alpha. To be quite honest with you, this match was very, very boring. I mean, we didn't really do much. But also this map is just kind of boring as well. A little 14, do something please. You don't want to go do anything? That's why I try to get a little bit of something. There's a heli this way. But man, this kind of stinks. For a first game, this map and this game was just kind of boring. Really didn't do much. Oh no, there's an actual tank. Where? Oh well. Interesting first game, I do have to say. To be quite honest, that last game was not that great, and if I was having to play this game right now in a down tier, like this is a it's a 7-3 down tier, I would be picking the IS-7 right now, but I'm going to be using the T-10M. I wonder if I could actually like go out here maybe and try something. Honestly, I'm not sure. Like, that's the thing about playing new vehicles in War Thunder whenever you haven't played them much at all, is that you don't really know how you can play them. And the biggest thing that I can always recommend once you get a new vehicle is just to try the most randomest stuff that you can think of. Maybe you might be in a heavy tank like a T-10M, and you're like, well, let's try flanking. Let's try like being like a light tank and doing something stupid. And most of the time, that's whenever you figure out what the strengths and what the weaknesses are of different vehicles. It goes for aircraft too. Like, yeah, you're gonna make mistakes your first probably like 50 deaths within any vehicle that you play in War Thunder. But once you get over that like 50 death mark of where you're just learning how different vehicles play, that's whenever you can make these vehicles do extremely well. Alright, I kind of want to go this way for a second. Let's see if we can like get anybody that's trying to like still push Bravo. Alright, the reason I didn't shoot the like the MG at that dude right there, I could have probably killed him with the 14s, is I really did not want him to like breach the IS-3. So I need the IS-3 to at least like help me somewhat on the reload rate, or at least be able to kill their thing. So that's why I didn't just shoot him with the 14s right there. I just needed him to get out of the game. I knew I should, relatively speaking, not get anyone just like directly pushing. Alright, we do have a dude to our left. If we can like just push in there. I think there's a dude behind him as well. Wait, why is this like thing right there? You see that right there? I can see through the house, but as soon as I do that, what? Huh? Okay. And now it's like rendered in. Interesting. Hello, Tiger. Think you're in the wrong battle rating, my man. That's a 6-7. Here, what is over here? Another M48. Oh, there's just an M48 just sitting there as well. Alright, please don't see me. I need to do a tactical reload here. I need to do some reloading. Thank you for your kind wait. It is very much appreciated. Man, but this is the problem. Like, I'm all alone right now. Like, let's just say there's like 2 people pushing this line right here, or this like road. I could kill one of them, but then the other one would probably kill me. It's because of the reload. And even if I like ace crewed this guy, right? I don't think 15 seconds would help this vehicle much. I mean, it's only 2 more seconds than what I have now. It's already a really long reload anyways. I can't see because this dude's engine smoke. Who do I need to shoot first? Oh, the leopard. I was having to weigh my options of who do I shoot, and yeah, I'd probably say the leopard is the most valuable target there. You know, I kind of like pretty much expected this thing to do extremely well whenever you get a down tier. I mean, relatively speaking right now, I did pretty well, 5 kills. But like I said, I feel like this is what I feel like here. The reload definitely lets this thing down a bunch. And thank you for not fusing. Very much appreciated. There's a dude below me, by the way, I think. No, it's teammates, never mind. I'm just like tweaking here. Little 14, get around. What are you doing? Oh, it's the commander's light, isn't it? I forgot about that. Yeah, but this game is pretty much over. I mean, 5 kills, not bad. I do definitely feel the limitations of this vehicle, though. Alright, so this game is literally Nuketown, but, you know, we'll play it, I guess. This is going to be quite an interesting little map. But yeah, so far with my T-10M, like, I like the vehicle itself. Like, I do like the stabilizer. I do like having the 14mm on it. And I also do like the APHE. Like, it's not letting me down, except for, like, that one time it didn't fuse. Also, I wish I brought my IS-7 too, but other than that, like, I mean, it's a pretty good heavy tank. It has a bunch of stuff that you would see on some of the MBTs and like an upper battle rating, like stabilizers and stuff. Which to me at least is pretty cool. But yeah, what do you guys think about the T-10M? Is it something that you personally enjoy? And also, if you're in this far into the video, make sure to leave me something about what vehicles you want to see in the future, because I definitely want to just have more War Thunder experiences, maybe that I've just completely missed out on, because there's no one, and I mean there's literally no one in the game right now that's like spaded everything or played every single vehicle. Like, there's definitely people who are close, but there's no one who definitely has done all of that. I was about to say, why is no one looking down that way? Dude, what? Fair enough. You know what my favorite part of this map is that there's so many just little hidey holes that you're having to like look at. It's really not a fun map to play, and why I don't really like this version of the port map. Like, I really don't like this version, because like where I was at right there, I could have got shot from like 12 billion different positions, and you got to like worry about our teammates watching there, there's other people watching there, and it's just to me at least just a bad map. I don't prefer playing this one. AM2 IPs though are pretty insane. Also, why don't you just shoot him right there and you'll be able to kill him. I don't know what that dude like done again. I think he shot him in like the turret again for some reason. Shot cow, I'd be looking like this way right now. This dude right here was like holding this back flank back here, but now no one is, so their team is actually like in a really good position right now. Oh, yes. No armor, best armor. I love it. At least like pull forward again so I can just like shoot you with the 14s. Oh, what a surprise. I knew that one would do anything either. And then why are the 14s not pinning? Come on, it's a little IKV. I have this gunner commander override, didn't he? There we go. I'll get the TAM2 IP out of here. I do kind of feel like I need to bring more shells in this vehicle, but I also feel at the same time that it's going to be rare that I ever use all these shells. That's why I don't bring like a ton of them. There's all kind of vehicles around us right now. Get that dude with the 14. I really didn't want to shoot him, but comes to shove, I gotta do it. It's not good. I'm assuming a leopard. There we go. the leopard for this dude. Hopefully the Hori can get a reload in, because I know I definitely am not. I gotta admit, the Hori is doing some work. Oh, and then he died, and then there's a BMP that kills me. Sad. Alright, so what does our team need right now to just win this game? Do we come in like with the BT? Or do we just like spawn an IS-7? I hate whenever it does this. There we go, where I can't see the map. Feel like we'll go BT. And the reason I say this is because it seems like they have a bunch of light tanks. Yeah, I have a very low hope of this game actually turning into a W. Not sure if we got like enough people to actually do anything in this game with. Oh, come on. What a joke. Oh, what do we do now? What do we do now? We're like kind of close to a nuke, but we're not at the same time. Do we? I feel like we got spawned IS-7. Like, I kind of feel like it. I don't feel like the strat would be to spawn any plane because of like their SPA situation, but like, yeah, I think like we have to spawn IS-7. Let's just see if we can do anything with this. I kind of highly doubt it, just because our team is kind of falling apart, and we don't really have many actual tanks left. We only have like 2 compared to me. Yeah, the only downside, like, but I guess it's such a good video to put this in, is like the IS-7 playing it, because like, really the only downside of the IS-7 is no stabilizer, but most of the time I feel like you could just get around that, like, our like advantage of it. Also, I love how we have like an FW-190 getting through whenever we have radar SPAs. Love it. See, I'm kind of like puzzled of what to do right now, just because like their team can basically be anywhere. My team, ow, rude. Wait, what? You pinned me. You pinned me with that little ZSU. Yeah, bro. There's not much I can do. Yeah, this game's basically over. I was just getting surrounded. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I mean, third game we did reasonably pretty well. I mean, if the cards were better in our favor, I feel like we could have got a nuke. But man, this is one of these maps. It's a little bit hard to play on just because there's so many like opportunities that people can go to. But yeah, it's the end of the game. No way we can come back from this one. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys in the next War Thunder video.